So the next letter, what have we got for the next letter?
Okay, Maxie, the next letter. Dear Max and Phil, thank you for doing your podcast. I'm a bit of a fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Unlike Windy, I live with my husband and 2 children on 4.6 acres in a rural area in the Midwest of America. I'd rather not give the town or state name.
We do.
Our neighbours, who we get on very well with, are a husband and wife with no children. They live on about 10 acres. He's an engineer. She's a teacher. Here's the problem. 2 weeks ago, they both left for California for 5 weeks. Here's some work there, and she is tagging along, and she is off school during this COVID thing anyway. Okay. They have a sheep that is about 18 months old.
Right.
Well, how did they know about their age? I mean, that's very, very precise. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll continue on.
You just lift one of their legs up and have a look.
Right, yeah. And they have asked us to look after it while they are away. That's mainly keeping it company, keeping the water supply up and watering their garden. Okay. Not a lot of work. Well, it has since come over to our house yard and more or less has been living here almost like a pet. My 2 daughters, 8 and 11, have bonded with the animal, as have some of their friends over Facebook.
Goodness
okay.
gracious,
The sheep's got a Facebook page.
It does.
Okay, I'll continue on. It's become a bit of a rock star. Our lawn has never been as well controlled as it is now. Well done. I've only recently learned that our neighbours plan on killing it.
Oh, no, okay.
And eating it shortly after they return from California.
Okay.
My daughters will be devastated if they find it, and I must admit that I feel very upset about it as well. My husband does not particularly like the animal, so he's not bothered in the slightest. I'm not sure what to do here. My children have no idea yet, but they will almost certainly want to continue with their new friend on an ongoing basis. They will notice its disappearance and ask questions. Perhaps they will never figure it out. What are your thoughts, Renee T?
Ooh. All right. Can I have first bat?
Please, absolutely.
Okay. Buy the sheep. Buy it. Renee, when your neighbours turn up, when they come back, tell them, look, my daughters are in love with the sheep. We can't bear the thought of it being knocked off, going on someone's toast. So how about we buy it? Now, if you can't afford it, I don't know how much a sheep costs, but if you can't afford it, well, you work out some kind of arrangement where you give them, some of your chickens or chicken eggs, or you water their garden more, or you do their ironing. Or sounds like you've already got this arrangement anyway, where you help out the neighbour. So that's my take on it. That's it. That's it. I'm out. That's it.
Yeah, thanks for mutton, Renee.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's horrible. I admit. You can edit that out if you want.
No, I can't. That's locked in. In fact, the reason the audience is hearing it now means I couldn't edit it out.
It had that sonic wave of permanence.
It was the sheep of Gibraltar.
Sheep of Gibraltar. Very good. Look, actually, in all seriousness, you know what? Buy the sheep and also repay them a lot of lamb like that you buy from the butchers.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
I actually think that's sensible. Like,
good one. Yeah.
Look, what you've really acknowledged here, Renee, is that you have your children have developed a relationship and you have too, by the looks of it. So, your husband not so, but 3 out of 4 is enough for me to say the vote is carried and you buy the sheep and you, of course, discuss it with the owners. They are the owners, so really they get last dibs. But if you give an offer that's too good to refuse, like, okay, we want to buy the sheep and we want to buy you lamb to replace it, like lamb from the butcher. Can we make a deal? So put that to them, perhaps.
And something else too, I just thought of. What they can do is say, look, we will give you the wool from the sheep's back.
That's true. I know that shearing sheep is a big industry in Australia that's had its struggles, but it's an Australian art form. We can suggest that perhaps from where we are. But yes, if there is some way that maybe the wool can be given to the owners as a way, if they want that, and they can sell it, if it's worth anything to sell. Yeah, sure. That's a great inclusion there, Max.
It's pretty easy to do. I mean, I've never shorn a sheep before, but from what I understand, it's just like mowing the lawn, which is shaped like a sheep.
Yes. Anyway, look, I hope we've helped, Renee. A good letter, a really interesting letter. It's quite unique. Well, unique anyway.
It is. Thank you, Renee. And I think
Yeah.
you've got a few choices there, and just give back what you can, and you'll get your sheep.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You never know.
Tell us how you go. Yeah,
The sheep might even bond with with your next door neighbours the very same next door neighbours who are going to kill it. That'd be sweet victory.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's right. It could go the other way. So, yeah, interesting letter.
Okay then, Phil. So what's the next letter? What do you got?